Can you introduce yourself shortly?
Well, first off, let me thank you for inviting me here. I really appreciate it. I got all my degrees from Istanbul Technical University, so every time I come here, I feel like I'm at home. I graduated in 1991 from electrical and computer engineering, electronics and communications. And in 1993, I got my master's degree, and in 1996, I got my PhD, all from Istanbul Technical University. And after that, I got a NATO fellowship in 1997. And I went to University of Michigan in November 1997. I was there for about 2 years as a postdoc and then another 4 years as a research scientist. And 2003, I moved to Mississippi State University and started my career, academic career as an assistant professor and then associate and full professor. In 2015, I moved to Virginia Commonwealth University, and I was there as the head of the electrical and computer engineering department. I did that for about 7 years, and then now in my current role, I'm the Senior Associate Dean for Enrollment and Strategic Initiatives. I'm still at Virginia Commonwealth University.
Our first question, can you tell us your story about transitioning to academic life in America after receiving all your degrees?
Well, first of all, I would like to say that I got the best education in Istanbul Technical University. It's a top-notch education and only offered by few universities around the world. And those universities are universities like everybody knows, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, Harvard, Cambridge. So the education that I received at Istanbul Technical University is at the same level at those universities. So I was already prepared for what was ahead. So in 1997, when I left, I went to University of Michigan, and back then, they were doing a lot of numerical simulations and computer simulations, coding type work. Although I didn't do much coding when I was at Istanbul Technical University, because of the theoretical background that I received here, helped me a lot in order to solve problems related to those type of applications. And actually, I quickly became a person where everybody was coming to me and then asking questions because their analytical background was not as strong as mine. So they would come and ask questions, and I ended up solving their problems. So after a while, they told me that, so the professor came to me and they said, "Hey, Erdem, you have been so valuable. You know all these things, so I want you to stay." So that's how I stayed and continued, and the rest is history.
Why should a student, national or international, choose Turkey and ITU? Can you compare the quality of education and opportunities offered by ITU with other universities around the world?
Well, as I said in the beginning, Istanbul Technical University is a top-notch university, and it's an international university. I mean, the university at Istanbul Technical University is pretty much identical to what you can get from MIT. Everybody wants to go to MIT. So it's the similar experience and similar education that one will get from MIT that can get at Istanbul Technical University. And there are only a few universities around the world that can actually provide a similar educational experience that I received here. As I said, if I'm here today with all these accomplishments in the United States and everything that I've learned and done, I owe a debt to Istanbul Technical University. It's because of the education that I received here that brought me to this point in my academic career. So without a doubt, I think that Istanbul Technical University is the best university when it comes to engineering in Turkey. And I encourage every student, national, international, to come and experience that excellence. Excellence in teaching, excellence in research, excellence in every aspect in life, also social life. And I encourage them to apply. I encourage them to be a part of it. Not everybody can be a part of it. I mean, of course, they have to go through some, exams and, qualify and all that. But if they can, and if they can come to this university, they should not think anything else and should really become a part of Istanbul Technical University legacy.
Can you tell us about the Memorandum of Understanding signed with Virginia Commonwealth University and how this MOU will impact existing and future students at ITU?
That's a good question. As part of, being a part of Istanbul Technical University for all these years, getting all my degrees here, in my current role, as I mentioned when I was introducing myself, my title is the Senior Associate Dean in Innovation and Enrollment Management. So one part of my job is to actually create programs, not just national, but also international programs. So one of the things that I was thinking, of course, I'm a Istanbul Technical University alumni, so basically, I was thinking, what can I do with my own university? So after that, I started meeting with the president here, and then the vice presidents. And after all these discussions, we realized that actually there are some things that we can do mutually. One of the things that we have targeted right now, it's what's called the Accelerated Masters Program. And there's a program at Istanbul Technical University, it's called Master B. B is the mascot of the university, which is the B, working B. So in that program, what happens is that students, complete the 4-year, undergraduate degree, and on top of that, they spend an additional year, and they take about 24 credit hours. So they graduate with a master's degree, not just bachelor's, but they also get a master's degree. So the way the program was generated and created is that only 12 credit hours need to come from Istanbul Technical University. So of that 24 credit hours, 12 will come from the Istanbul Technical University, and the other 12 can be taken from anywhere. So we took advantage of that. So we said that how can we attract the best and the brightest students from Istanbul Technical University? So let's actually give them an opportunity to actually come and get 2 master's degrees. One from Istanbul Technical University, the other from Virginia Commonwealth University. So what they can do is under this memorandum of understanding, they can transfer 9 credit hours from that Master B program to Virginia Commonwealth University. And at VCU, we require 30 credit hours for graduation. So, they transfer 9 credit hours, and then they complete the additional 21 credit hours for a total of 30 credit hours. And they can also transfer the 12 credit hours they took at VCU, and they can bring it back to Istanbul Technical University. So at the end of the 30 credit hours, they complete the master's degree at Istanbul Technical University, as well as the master's degree at Virginia Commonwealth University. So they are getting master's degree here and master's degree there. So getting master's degree at Virginia Commonwealth University gives them the opportunity to actually, based on the United States laws, they can stay for 3 years. They can work for 3 years at a company if they choose to do so, or if they want to pursue degrees, higher degrees like PhD, they have the opportunity to stay and continue to do PhD. And we are also working on doing this dual advisor type PhD, so having one advisor from Istanbul Technical University and another advisor from Virginia Commonwealth University for the students who choose to stay and then, pursue PhD degrees. So that also allows synergy between not only the opportunity for the students, but also synergy between the faculty members. So that will encourage them to write papers together, do research together. So it's going to open up many doors, for collaboration between Istanbul Technical University and Virginia Commonwealth University.
Really good. What is the correlation between IT's rise in academic rankings in last 4 years and its international recognition?
It's great. First of all, the rankings are, you have to be careful about when you look at the rankings because, what is the criteria in rankings and all that, because there are many rankings. Of course, as part of the being an Istanbul Technical University alumni, I am very happy to see that actually our ranking is rising among all other schools in the world. But I think more importantly, more than ranking, I think what's important is that what are our graduates are doing? What's the impact in the world of our graduates? So if we look at all the graduates coming out of each Istanbul Technical University and how they impact the technology, how they impact the society, I think you can see that ITU, whatever the ranking is saying, is basically where we are right now is much higher than what the ranking is saying. I would definitely place Istanbul Technical University in the top 10 in the entire world. Probably the ranking is not going to tell you that, but I can tell you, being in the academia for 33 years, traveled all around the world, meeting with, many faculty, seeing who is doing what, I can place Istanbul Technical University in top 10, regardless of what the ranking is saying, because of the quality of education, because of the quality of the research, because of the quality of all different activities and all that. So that is also a positive thing for students, of course, because Istanbul Technical is extremely well known now. So back in my days, 27 years ago, when I went to United States, we did not have very many Istanbul Technical University graduates, but right now they're everywhere. So everywhere in the world, wherever you go, you will find an Istanbul Technical University graduate. So that actually gives the new students an opportunity to become a part of that large worldwide network.
Our last question. What would be your advice to those students who are considering ITU for their higher education?
Again, as I said, it's not easy to actually be admitted to Istanbul Technical University because you have to qualify, certain grades and certain scores and all that. But if you actually can get into any program at Istanbul Technical University, I suggest do not think twice. Come here and become a part of this excellence in research, in education, and all the networking and everything. Istanbul Technical University is a world-class university, and you will not regret it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for having me.